Hey, what's going on, everyone? I did not expect to be what am I saying? Yeah, I did expect to be making this. Something disastrous always happens after a Fallout 76 update, especially here lately. Well, let's just say a Fallout 76 player figured out an exploit that they could use to get God mode and to duplicate items and to level up quickly. I mean, real quick. And to get insane damage and many other things. Like, basically, it's a stacking exploit that you can do. And they shared it on YouTube, and now many other players took advantage of that exploit, of course, to get some quick level ups and whatnot. I mean, I can't blame them, to be real with y'all, because, hey, I mean, it saves them a lot of time with leveling and whatnot. But at the same time, it has ruined many players' experiences because, as you can see, Special Loadouts is currently disabled right now when you go to the punch card machine. And players' servers were crashing a lot from people using this exploit. Now, of course, this wasn't the player's intention to ruin players' experiences. I'm sure they posted it to help players, but it actually ruined quite a bit of people's experience that wasn't even doing the exploit, because when you are doing the exploit, it does crash the servers quite a bit. And yeah, that's the reason why the loadout machine is actually not working. It's disabled at the moment, which I've never seen happen ever since the loadout machine has been around. This is a first. This is history in the making. But on a real note, seriously though, the reason why the loadout machine is disabled is because the exploit involved using the loadout machine. It also involved using a lag switch and spam clicking your different builds, as well as using Cola Nut and the Cranberry Cola for XP gain. And I'm not talking about like a little bit of extra XP. It is absolutely insane how much XP they were showing they were getting. They were also being able to use this exploit to farm foods and aid by using the perks that make it so there's extra stuff in containers. And also this would help for infinite ammo too by stacking Ammo Smith. And what I mean by stacking, they were stacking them by spam clicking the different builds over and over and over with the lag switch. It seemed like it was stacking the perk effects to make it so they would help even more. So once they drank a cranberry cola, it would be way more beneficial than usual because the cola nut would be like stacked times 1,000 or more. So basically that cranberry cola is now benefiting you 1,000 times more than usual. You get what I'm saying? So that goes the same with the damage resistance perk cards and the Ammo Smith perk cards and things you find out of extra containers and stuff like that. That's how I think this was working. And this was also able to be used on console too by just unplugging your Ethernet and replugging it. Apparently that's a method. I'm not really aware of the method, but they did mention that was a method to do it. Which brings me to my next note. I want to get into what Bethesda said. Here's what they stated on the Bethesda Game Studios Discord. They said, "Hi everyone, we've temporarily disabled the punch card machine to address some unexpected issues affecting gameplay and server stability. The team is working on a hotfix to resolve this issue. More information to follow. Note, we'll be removing the additional loadout options from the shop with the reset tomorrow while we work to fix the issue." So, this is happening right now. And the developers, I'm sure, are really busy trying to get this situated because, wow, this is ruining a lot of people's experience. But at the same time, it also probably helped a lot of people, too. The ones that took advantage of this and gained massive amount of levels. Freaking crazy, right? And I'll be real, I'm a fan of glitches. Like, glitches in game. If it benefits players and helps players save time, and also most importantly, if it's not affecting other players' experiences, like for instance, on a PvP game. And this isn't really a PvP game where you have to be like worrying about taking out other players. There's pacifist mode for a reason, so you won't get affected by players if they are trying to PvP you. Mainly this game is helping others, getting through the game. Like you're trying to get a raid team to go together and you're getting through the raid together. So glitches and exploits that happen in those kind of games, I'm not really truly against, to be real. I used to show glitches all the time back in the Destiny days. I would show people how to take out bosses really easy and raid bosses really easy because a lot of people waste a lot of time trying to take those bosses and raid bosses down. So in the end, this is just helping people save more time in what they want to do in the game so they can enjoy the game, better. It's not really hurting anyone, but it started to hurt people because it started to crash the servers, and that's what I'm not cool with. People that didn't even want to take advantage of the glitch or do the exploit is now getting affected by it. But like I mentioned before, I feel like that's not what the player had in mind before posting it. I don't think they're like, yes, it's going to ruin the game for everyone. While they're rubbing their hands together. No, I honestly think they posted it to help people. They even pinned a comment on that video over showing the exploit, stating it wasn't their intention to brick half the game's servers. My bad, sorry for any inconvenience caused. So they were just posting it to try to help others. Personally, I don't show how to do mini glitches on Fallout 76. But hey, I mean, if they're in the game and they help you save time, you know, why not take advantage of them? But after all, it is technically the developer's fault that the glitches are a thing. So it's up to the developers on their decision on whether or not they want to get it out. And if they can get it out. Which they are working already on this one, so you can't really take advantage of this one anymore if you was wanting to, unfortunately. But hey, it's a good thing though, because it was crashing servers, so that wasn't cool that that was happening. But on a more positive outlook over that video being posted about how to do the exploit, if anything, it helped speed up getting it out of the game. Who knows? It could have been kept a secret between, you know, a few people, and then people would be wondering why their servers keep crashing, and also the developers wouldn't even be aware of it. It wouldn't be on their radar as much, if you think about it. But anyways, that's enough about that topic. Let's go ahead and get into this other thing that I wanted to talk about, and that is broken perk cards. As you can see, plenty of people are upset about that as well. There's plenty of posts about it right now. As you can see here, someone posted perk cards not working like they should. Has anybody noticed that the perk cards are not working like they should be? I have Nerd Rage and go down to 5% health. The buff is still at 21% rather than 80. I also think this is why my Ricochet isn't proccing a lot like it used to before the update, as I believe the perk cards and the stats on your character are not connecting with one another. And yeah, that's true. A couple perk cards are broken at the moment, unfortunately, after this update. Now, that's not due to the person that figured out the exploit or shared the exploit with others. But also players are talking about very strange and unusual squishiness as well. This person was getting one-shotted by mole rats, mirelurks, and blood bugs, and his level is 960, and he's not supposed to be squishy at all. He died 4 times trying to get back to the loot bag, and other people were having this similar experience as well. He also mentioned, I've certainly never seen anything like this in 5 years. He has 6,000 hours of playtime. It's like I was level 1, naked and unperked. And this is the case, guys. Here's another person's experience. They said if they got hit once or twice, that was it. Glass cannon to the max. It didn't make sense for a while because even mole rats and robo brains were one-shotting me. Then I finally realized it was because I had equipped the reworked Blood Sacrifice legendary perk card to try it out. Do not use that legendary perk running a bloody build. Terrible idea. It doesn't sound like that is your issue because it turns out it wasn't the mobs killing me. It was VATS killing me. Hopefully something I said helps you at least. But yeah, that doesn't seem to fix the problem. If you guys do try that, at least it doesn't seem to fix it. It seems like it's a whole bug about special scaling perk cards. They're bugging out at the moment, and there's several threads and videos about it, which is true, there are. So keep that in mind, guys. If you are experiencing weird squishiness, like you're dying really easily, that's also a bug happening after this update. Sheesh, the game is so broken right now after this fishing update. It is insane. I mean, this isn't the only problem. I've covered some others as well. Like, for instance, the new weapon you can get a hold of, the Icebreaker. Oh my gosh. I'll go ahead and show you. It is so broken. It actually does the opposite effect. Instead of slowing down enemies, it's actually making larger enemies way faster, which is making bosses even harder. On top of us being squishy and dying easier if you're a bloody build especially. Things are going wrong left and right here lately with the Fallout 76 updates, dude. Like, what's up with the public test servers? They seem like they're not working here lately. But yeah, I guess that's wrapping up this video. Just wanted to fill you in with this news in case you're wondering about any of these problems happening. Well, here's your answers. I'm out of here with everyone. As always, most importantly, appreciate y'all taking the time, watching, and listening. Until next time, peace.